We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I didn't even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Duvall giving chase. And they can't run it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's another 2-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. set. Here's the 3-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Duvall will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Moreland.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
And a fastball just a bit up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. High in the air out to center field. Naquin has a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
The second for one, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Kepler. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Swihart rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. At the plate, Jeff Samardzija.
Jeff Samardzija.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch on its way. Dustin Pedroia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. In to score the runner from third. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
That misses. 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Adam Duvall.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Splitter taken here, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off there, 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone! Now to the plate, Brad Miller. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mitch
Infield
Moreland.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Up next for the Red
Digging
Sox.
in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He reached on a single in his first try. Ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Digging in, Luis Castillo.
Pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Number 11 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Benintendi. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping up now, Tyler Naquin. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Now batting, Adam Duvall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Anthony DeSclafani answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Eduardo Nunez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Coming to the plate.
Catcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
Up next for
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Eugenio Suarez waits on deck, and this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Eugenio Suarez.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second, and he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. For 1 for him here in this.
Brad Miller.
He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Suarez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground up the middle. Miller is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bradley Jr.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Scooter, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start. And
they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 5-2. The tag, and they'll get him. Ready once again, Blake Swihart.
For the Red Sox, catcher Blake Swihart.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Lined foul as this gets over the Reds dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try. And again, Jeff Samardzija. He's open. Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Holt.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati. First pitch of the at-bat. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another shot. Now, Max Kepler. He'll have the opportunity. Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Boston, number 31.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
A changeup over the inside corner. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eugenio Suarez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's a look over to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now a snap throw to first. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And I think the threat of the stolen base got to him there as a balk has been called, and that'll move him up to second base anyway. Here it comes, 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. fouled straight back. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The catcher, number 39.
Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen. Now to start inning number.
Number 50.
Rusney Castillo.
Pinch hitting for Boston. Number 38. Rusney Castillo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was retired via the ground ball. Hanley Ramirez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate. Brad Hand. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Number 79 is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Pomerantz gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Bogaerts has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Greg Holland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ground ball sent back up the middle, gloved by Miller. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
First baseman.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Castillo will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. And he's got a shot at A.J. Ramos. Takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Six runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Hamilton is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So striding forward now, Brad Miller. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Second and third, 2 away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts on the run. And the inning is over. Digging in. A.J. Ramos. He'll be the first to greet. J.D. Martinez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, they'll just need to try and get on base here. Number 40 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Fouled back.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was a double play victim last time around. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rusney Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner toward short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 11 hits.